Okay, private islands, exclusive private islands, mind you, 5-star resorts, and unlimited amenities.
Yeah.
Sort of like where people go for rehab. But that's how the celebrities spend their vacations.
You are too much. So here to tell us where they're going and how you can vacay like the stars is Conde Nast contributing editor, Eimear Lynch. Hi,
Yes,
Eimear. How are you?
welcome.
Good. Thanks for
Okay, so
having
we're
me.
here. We're not on vacation, but
No,
say we
sadly.
want to go on vacation.
Yes.
Shannon wants to know where we should be going first.
Exactly. I keep hearing about all these celebrities going on these exclusive island getaways, and I think Prince William and the Duchess went somewhere, right? Where did they go?
Yeah. I mean, privacy is obviously the most important thing for celebrities.
Absolutely.
And, private islands are the way to go if you have unlimited funds.
Which
And-
we do.
Yeah, obviously. The island of Mystique is about 2 square miles. You have to get there by private plane or a small plane. And there are only 100 villas, population 500. So that's where the prince and princess went last year.
Wow.
And Mick Jagger also has a house there. There are only 100 villas on the island and a really small hotel. So it's very, if you want privacy, it's definitely the place to go.
It looks
100
beautiful.
villas? That is
Yeah.
uber exclusive.
Yeah, it's very, only for the rich and famous.
Only for the rich and famous.
Yeah.
So if someone can't afford to go there, we don't have that issue, obviously,
No.
Eimear, you and I.
Yeah.
But say Shannon can't afford to go.
I was there last month.
What's the alternative?
Well, there's actually a really amazing resort off the Florida Keys called Little Palm Island.
Little Palm
And,
Island. We're taking notes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It feels, a million miles away, but it's only about 3 hours from Miami. It's accessible by seaplane. It's also a private island, but much less expensive. They're still really high end, feel like you're in paradise, but not so far away.
Not so far away. Okay, I like that. So it seems like Rihanna's favorite vacations revolve around yachts.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, they also love yachting.
Yeah.
So is this a growing trend? And what is it about the big boat experience that seems to draw these celebrities?
I mean, if you're looking for privacy, I think yachts are the most private you can get. You
Okay.
can just boat away from the paparazzi. And, a month ago in Cannes, the whole harbor there is just filled with yachts.
that's
And
right.
so many yacht parties, and it's just, it's sort of a symbol of just something fabulous.
It's
so
true.
Kim and Kanye were there on a yacht last month in Cannes, and Leonardo DiCaprio seems to be constantly on
That's
a yacht
right,
with
that's
6
right.
models.
That's true.
He spends
He
whenever
is.
he's not filming.
Okay, so what about those people who want to have that yacht experience but don't know where to begin in chartering an inexpensive yacht?
Well, Rihanna's yacht, for instance, that she chartered last summer was $300,000 a week.
Wow.
It was 170 feet, had a gym, a private deck, even a DJ. But in the British Virgin Islands, you can charter a yacht for about $400 for the moorings, and they're still really nice, really private, and
Okay.
you're out at sea with no one around. It's nice.
$300,000 versus $400 a day.
I mean,
You know
I'm
what
sure there's
doing.
a little bit of a difference there, but
But
That's what
still.
people buy a house for, some people, and she's
I
doing it
know.
for a week.
I know.
So if you want the yachting experience, but on a budget,
yeah,
go.
that's
Okay,
the way to go.
got you.
All right, so what about, a lot of people are talking about sunbathing. It's an oldie but goodie. It's a favorite.
Yeah.
It would seem inexpensive, but celebrities are doing it in style. A lot of them in Cabo San Lucas.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. Is that the it spot right now? I know George Clooney's been there, Jennifer Aniston, Chelsea Handler. What's up with this attraction besides its obvious beauty?
I spent New Year's there.
Did you?
course.
I did, and it was very sexy. I saw no celebrities, but
Really?
it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, it's very, sort of a perennial favorite. It's only 2 hours from LA, so it's super accessible, and there are just amazing hotels there. The One and Only and La Esperanza, they're both really fabulous, know how to keep celebrities private. You can get a villa there. George Clooney has his own house, but I think just the accessibility and people knowing how to handle celebrities, that's why it's so popular.
2 hours from LA, so they
Yeah.
can dip in and dip out.
Yeah.
So how can you possibly find an affordable place that compares to somewhere so beautiful like Cabo?
Well, you can go somewhere a little more exotic and get a villa.
Okay.
Villas are actually an amazing way to travel on a budget because you can fit a lot of people in, and it's often a lot cheaper than a hotel. So we have villa specialists that we work with at Conde Nast Traveler, and it's about $2,000 a week for a villa, say on the beach in Brazil, which is only about $300 a night, and you can fit about 7 people. So
Really?
it's definitely a much better deal.
I'm calling.
Sounds like a party.
A villa specialist? Do
Yeah,
tell.
they're
So
all over the world,
and what do
they
they do?
do different specialties. specialty, so from Ireland to Brazil. And yeah, you just get, I mean, sometimes they come with a chef or a maid and even security if you need it. And for some reason, they can just be a lot cheaper than hotels.
So a villa specialist is basically like a travel agent that focuses on villas.
Villas, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so for $2,000 a week, you could have a lovely villa in Brazil.
Yeah, on the beach.
Ooh, that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking
All
about.
right.
That
Yeah.
is sexy.
Yeah.
I like that. So
Yeah.
when the stars are tired of chilling on the beach, some of them like action adventure.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them are actually, they do their own stunts, so they like to do their own stunts on vacation too.
Yeah, yeah. Richard Branson's obviously the biggest daredevil.
Oh, yes.
Going
Of
to the
course.
moon
Oh,
for
yes.
vacation.
And he loves his hot air balloons and the
Yeah.
whole thing.
That's
yeah.
the trip I have planned for this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to the moon or the hot air balloon?
No, the moon.
Okay.
It'll only cost you, a few.
$200,000.
Not a
Crazy.
problem. You only live once.
Well, the slightly cheaper, is surfing. A big, among daredevils, really, really popular.
Okay.
Costa Rica is a huge destination.
yes.
Matthew McConaughey goes there.
Okay.
Giselle and Tom Brady were recently there, just a few months after she had her baby, and she looked so amazing.
Whose body looks like that?
I know.
Wouldn't you be on the beach all the time too if you had Giselle's
She looks
body?
fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
She's just cute.
Well,
She
surf-
had the baby with her.
Surfing sounds like something normal people can do and can
Yeah.
partake in. And what about skiing as well?
Yeah, skiing, hella skiing is a huge thing, especially for the Russian billionaires in the French Alps. But a little more accessible is Aspen, where it's still a huge celebrity hotspot in the winter, and the
true.
Limelight Lodge is a little more inexpensive than some of the other places in Aspen. So around
Limelight
$200-300 a night, even in high season, which is pretty good.
That
Now,
is great.
we've got to talk about parties, because there's no person that I know of that can throw a better amazing party than Oprah Winfrey. I mean, she
Yes.
took over 2,000 people to Europe to party over there. This is
Yeah.
what, like, you don't just take a vacation, you take everybody with you to go party. And I know some celebrities even do this destination wedding type of thing, like Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. They went to Italy and brought tons of people with them.
Yeah.
So what do you think about these group trips, and how do you keep people from fighting? All these family fights on vacation.
I know. I mean, if you can afford it, it's an amazing way to travel, obviously. Oprah took 1,700 family, friends, and employees to on a cruise of the Amalfi Coast, so Turkey, Italy, really beautiful, very, very private again.
My goodness.
I know. And Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake, their wedding was in Puglia, Italy, at Borgo Ignazia, which is fantastic, really beautiful, sort of looks like a castle.
Oh, yes.
And they brought people there for a week, so it was just a week of celebrating.
Wow.
And really, really nice. But there are definitely ways to do it a little cheaper. Again, renting a villa, you can fit a lot of people in. And in the area of Puglia, where Borgo Ignazia is, there are campsites and other, it's such a beautiful scenery. It's on a cliff by the sea, so it's hard to go wrong with where you're staying.
And is this where a group of, say, a big family should go if they're looking to get away?
Yeah, you can get, again, a villa on the beach in Turkey or Italy for around $2,000 to $3,000 a month, or a week, sorry.
Yeah, a
so
week.
depending on how many people you have, it can be a pretty good deal.
That is great. So
Yeah.
maybe even if you have about 10 people, that's
Yeah,
great. Oh,
definitely.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Eimear, thank you so much
Yeah,
for these
of course.
suggestions.
Yeah.
I've got to get my passport
Oh,
ready.
I am ready to
I'm
go.
traveling.
Definitely ready.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Question.
we should ask you one spot. If you can only pick one of these spots, where would you suggest we go? Because there's so many to pick from.
You can't choose just one.
No.
Well, another place that's really hot right now is celebrities. Mark Zuckerberg was there recently, was Uruguay, which I've been dying to go to.
okay.
It's really amazing, beautiful beaches, very untrammeled, unspoiled. So I'd love to go there.
All right, that's
We'll
where
all
I'm
go
heading
there.
then. All right, we'll get ready for that trip. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. And now we want to know where you would like to go. Tweet us about it at Arise TV 360.